Alright, we are back for round 1. I won the die roll and kept this hand, which is a bit heavy on land, but I think is still a keep. And we'll try to do our best. Hopefully we'll not draw too many more lands, otherwise it's gonna be quite troublesome. But you know, it is what it is. I think this hand was a keep, especially on the play where you don't really want to mulligan too much. And yeah, we'll try to do the best we can. But yeah, if I drew one is fine. But 2 or 3 more lands, I might be having issues quite quickly, because I will be lacking spells, obviously, which is the problem. The second main problem of Magic after not being able to cast your spell. For some unknown reason, my opponent is chilling during my upkeep. Hopefully it will not be like that during the whole draft. Like, if my opponent is double queuing, and it takes 1 minute between each step to move on, I'm just gonna stop the recording, because I don't really wanna either have a 40 minutes video of but apparently, never mind, some things are happening. I draw another land though, which is, yeah. I think I do lose now. 7 is still fine, but yeah, maybe I should have attacked first, but they should have used that on their turn so they don't get blown back by any pump spell. So I think my opponent did not play very well here, but I don't think it mattered too much anyway. Currently I'm just gonna die. Yeah, one more land is gonna be game over, unfortunately. Especially now that my opponent dealt with one of my cards. They have one more card in hand since they were on the draw. And currently I have less than half the land I drew on spell. So, not good. And again, please play. Oh, I hate that. Could you, let's be gentle, please play faster? With a smiley to show that, you know, I'm not a bad guy. No, it's just annoying if I have to wait 1 minute between each ability, each draw step, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna go mad. And yeah, alright. Yeah, I think I can concede here. I'm not gonna concede, obviously, but I could concede. Alright, as the opponent seems to be playing a bit faster. But, you know, if they don't play faster and I continue to draw land, it's gonna be a good example of what a nightmare game is on MTGO. The opponent double queuing, tossing you on your neck because you cannot cast anything, and yeah, Moroi. Yeah, at least I'm gonna die quite quickly. Ooh. Or maybe I will win. Never mind. Alright. We might be back in this game. My opponent could very well have another gasp and be able to, you know, deal with the angel, but there's not much I can do. So we are playing a Dimir, a Golgari deck apparently. I guess I'll prevent 1 damage on myself. Don't really want to take those. And hopefully the opponent doesn't have a Removal or a counterspell, because otherwise it's gonna be a bit annoying. Shambling Shell is pretty annoying. I would have liked to draw that early on, but it is what it is. Alright, a Guildmage too. Yeah. Yep. Those 2 cards can boost the Moroi, so I think I pretty much reach a point where I will not be able to block or race or do anything about that. My opponent only played strong card as I was mostly drawing lands, so I think I'm losing that. I will see. Everything is not lost. Alright. I mean, barring some counter usage, my opponent is dealing 3 to me each turn, as I am doing 5 to them each turn, given the Moroi ability, so currently I'm not in the worst spot, but I'm not in a very good spot either, and my opponent just don't need match to destroy me. And if they didn't choose that ability, they probably have something even better to do, so I cannot see how you know, how it's gonna end up being good for me. Why is that triggering? Oh. Or on, oh right, that's even better than what I thought. Great. I thought it was you would gain life only if it was in the graveyard. Alright, that's even better. Sweet. And I drew a Sky Knight Legionnaire, which makes my clock better. And if my opponent does have a counterspell for that, I can then play the Viashino. It's why I'm not playing around the, you know, counter unless you pay for, because I'd rather cast the Viashino anyway. And hopefully nothing too bad happens here. Apparently not. Sweet. Sweet. We might be coming back in this game somehow, which is great. And if I ever draw Face Feather, that's gonna destroy my opponent, because Face Feather on Moroi, very bad. If you have a way to sacrifice creature, it's not too bad, but it's pretty bad overall. Okay, Scatter Seed is pretty good, but it's not the most threatening thing currently. Ooh, something. Another. Jesus, that's busted. That's probably one of the best cards in the set. Good lord, double Scatter. Yuck. Yeah, that game is gonna be hard to win. Jesus. That was sick. So here I'm taking 3 from that. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not winning the race anymore. I mean, I was not in an awesome spot anyway, but here it's even worse. Good lord. Good lord. I can still win. But I think my opponent is just gonna be able to kill me one turn before I can kill them. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Everything is not lost yet, though. Let's not be too pessimistic. Jesus Christ, that end of turn double Scatter Seed, that was broken. How am I supposed to beat that? I mean, the board was already not so great for me. I mean, it was decent for me, but not amazing, and now it's pretty much garbage. At least the opponent doesn't seem to have any other relevant spell, or maybe they do. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Maybe they will attack with everything. They can use that ability. Alright, sure. Sure. I guess I'll block here and there. We have no reason to make other blocks. And if my opponent doesn't do anything, they lose their Guildmage. And if they try to pump the Guildmage, I can protect my Viashino, so it's like, sure. Yeah. Like, I don't think there's anything that will really annoy me there. If they want to sacrifice the Shambling thing and sacrifice and use the ability to protect their Guildmage, it's also fine. Yeah, I guess I could do that. So my opponent could sacrifice this and use the ability to make that a 4/4 and kill my Viashino. But if my opponent does that... if my opponent does that, then it's not too bad, because I can prevent the damage on me. Yeah, sure. I don't think this attack is... The issue here is mostly that I'm taking 10. And that I will not be... Alright, they are doing it. Alright, sure. So I will take 9, go down to 4. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think the one Scatter Seed I could have beaten that, but 2 Scatter Seed is just too much. It's just too much. That is just too much. Alright. So I'm probably setting in those 1 damage to each creature things that I do have. If I draw Face Feather or Hierarch Loxodon, I think I straight up win because I will have enough life. But otherwise, I'm dead even if I have... No, I go back to 5. So actually I can leave even if I... Ooh! Busted! When the cantrip win you the game. Sweet, so unless my opponent has a counterspell, I'm winning now. That's great, that's gross. Alright, so my opponent can attack for 14 and I can prevent 4, 5, so that's 9, plus 7, I can prevent... Yeah, I can only take 2 next turn if I did not miscount it. Sweet as hell. Alright, that was a very solid top deck. I mean, I pretty much put that in my deck as a cantrip, but it might win me the game. I could use it on my opponent's upkeep to make sure they don't have any removal, but I'd rather make them attack with Moroi, so I can kill them with my flyer, so I think I will wait before I use that. And if they top deck a counterspell, well, that's annoying, but that, you know, it would be bad, but, you know, what can I do? Alright, something is happening. Hopefully nothing too bad. A Caryatid, that's not bad at all. I mean, that's draw a card, but it's not too concerning. Swinging in with the Saprolings. Alright. Let's make sure I didn't auto-yield it. Alright. Let's prevent 1 damage on myself. And hope they did not draw a counterspell. Ooh, can I cast my thing? Oh, what is this bug? Alright. No, I cannot cast it. Great. Now I can. Alright, sweet. Yeah, sometimes I have this issue where every time I click on something it becomes bigger and I cannot cast anything. X is currently 7. Alright, yeah, that seems good. Festival of the Guildpact. Out of nowhere. Do you have a counterspell? No! That's awesome. So I could have blocked the Saproling. No, I don't think so. I would have died. Ooh, they have something though. Oh, they drew something. What was that? Oh, they used it. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. Enough. Alright. Just the Golgari Guildmage ability is not gonna be enough. Alright! We managed to win despite drawing a lot of land and facing 2 Scatter the Seeds. I think Rain of Ember looks good once again. Probably don't want to side in both though. And again, I think I'm gonna... What did I cut last time? I don't remember. Oh, a Fury Shield, yeah. Alright. Ooh, right, sweet. Well, I thought I was losing this game, but I did not. Fireman Angel was sweet. I mean, we both had a 4-power flyers, except that mine was getting me life. Yeah, that's a very sweet hand. As I mentioned, Face Feather on a Moroi. Ooh, that's not good for the opponent. If they cannot sacrifice it, they cannot do anything, but they will still lose life. That's just awesome for the opponent, which in this case is me. Alright. Another forest and nothing. I don't mind that. Mountain. I think I'm gonna play my Sanctuary. It's obviously bad if they have a way to destroy lands, but... And also, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. Be careful about those lands when you are on the draw. I should have played my regular land first. That was a misplay. Yeah, that was just stupid. Alright. Hopefully it will not matter, but yeah, I forgot that when you are on the draw, you cannot use this on turn 2 without having to discard a card. Anyway, so I guess I could play my Safeguard, and if we trade, they gain 2, I gain 3. Or I could attack, beating down with that. The play is certainly not Patrol, which doesn't match very well against that. I don't really want to take damages. I don't really care given the Face Feather and the... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna play the game more aggressively. I think I can afford to. Face Feather gives you a lot of tempo. Safeguard too, so yeah, I think I can afford to play that game the more aggressive. You know, the most aggressively I can. The more aggressively, yeah. Whatever, I think you understood what I meant, hopefully. Despite my English being sometimes decent, sometimes pretty ununderstandable. Yeah. Alright, anyway, what is popping next? Ooh, Disembowel. Alright, sure. Well... So I could either play that or play this. If I play this, it's a little bit better to use my mana, and I guess if they attack I can just swing back for 4 anyway. Yeah, whatever, I'll take more damages from that thing, I don't care. Whatever. Bronze Scale. Sweet lizard that's tossing me. I mean, it's not really beating down very... Ooh, Caryatid. Well, that stops everything on my side of the board. Ooh, Thunderstone Dude. Alright, now I'm glad that I played my 4-drop, because I can play a 2 and a 3-drop. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright, if my opponents attack, I will definitely trade my Safeguard for the Brown Scale. And after that I can, you know, make that unable to block and start beating down with my 4-power Commando. I would assume that my opponent does have a Scatter the Seed in hand, and there's not much I can do about that, but whatever. Alright. Yes. Oh, I need to actually get it back to gain life, so that was a good trade. A root worm. Yes. Alright. I think I will start playing more aggressively here. I mean, that thing is annoying anyway, so I kind of want to deal with it. And I think I kind of want to start beating down with my Origin Commando. So yeah, I'll Face Feather that thing. Oh no! Oh Christ, crap. Awesome. That's a good example of what you should not do. Because I thought I had clicked on that, but actually I hadn't, and you can target your land, so it's gonna be awful for me. I basically lost a removal for no reason. Ah, good lord. Yeah, that was bad, that was bad, that was bad. Alright. Kill Mage, yeah. And given what my opponent does have, it's definitely not a game where I can afford to, you know, waste a removal, because, yeah. That Guild Mage is gonna win them the game, I would assume. Yeah, that was awful. There's not much else to say, honestly. Good lord. This kind of thing would never happen when you are playing paper Magic, but they do happen in the online game. Good lord. That Guild Mage is just slowly... Oh, never mind, never mind. When you play bad, you misclick, but somehow you top deck and manage to come back in the game. My opponent could very well have a removal though, but I guess if they had the -3/-3, they would have used it on the Trumpeteer. I guess we'll see. That was definitely an awesome top deck, no matter what. But I would assume that my opponent is gonna either sacrifice something or put a counter on something. on the guild mage itself. Alright, sure. Good news is that my opponent doesn't have anything in hand that's better than putting a counter on that. So that's a decent news. But yeah, after that magnificent face feather here, I don't like my chances too much. Ogre Mage, I don't care at all about that thing. Good lord, that was bad. And it's weird because, you know, Face Feather is like not a card I'm not used to play with, because I played a lot with Face Feather in Legacy Vintage Cube Draft, obviously. But yeah, I was quite sure that I clicked on the Rotworm. I mean, this kind of thing were not happening before, when you didn't have to tap your land first. So there is that too. So I have to activate that during upkeep, but I don't think I have enough mana anyway. So I guess I might as well keep... I guess I should play it for the champion. Alright, let's be done with the angel. Ooh, that's amazing Face Feather on your mountain to draw 4 life. Well, oh well. It is what it is. Amazing, amazing. In the end, I still have the Trumpeter for that, so it might not even matter too much, but it was still awful. Alright, that's a pretty good one. So I guess my opponent will get back their bronze scale because there's nothing else that I can target. Alright. Sure, and gain 2 life in the process, but that doesn't change up the clock. The clock will still be 4 turn. So, sure. Yeah, I'll make that unable to attack, and I don't think my opponent has any good attack yet. But they will start to beat down quite soon, I would assume. Alright, well. That champion has 5 toughness, which is good. And now I'm 1 land away from being able to make that undead. I mean, not undead, but, you know, unkillable basically. So there is that. Still not in the best shape of all time, but, you know. No, actually I cannot complain. I mean, I'm in decent shape. My opponent does have quite a threatening board, but they cannot really attack efficiently anyway. So, yeah. I'm not gonna kill that thing because I don't really want my opponent to be able to get it back and, you know, make my clock longer. So this is getting blocked by the Benevolent Ancestor. This, yeah, I think that's some decent blocks. Alright, since I can prevent a damage on something, I don't think there is much that could really put me in a lot of trouble here. Sure. But I will prevent damage on that, so... Don't really understand why you would put a counter on that dude. Because it's gonna be 4 power and I can prevent 4 damages, so it doesn't make much sense to me. But I would assume that when I face feather my own mountain, my opponent said the same thing. So there is that. Well, I would assume that they understood that this was a misclick, but whatever. Alright. In the current state of affair, my opponent loses 2 creatures for no reason, and I lose nothing. Alright. But I can prevent 1 damage on that thing, so that's not very good either. Yeah. My opponent played in a very weird fashion there, I would say. They lost a lot of things for not many reasons. Unless I'm missing something. Lurking informant. Well, pretty much the least of my concern. Alright, going up to 26. Ooh, yerk, that's not bad. Well, it's not like I really needed that, but it's gonna make my opponent life even harder, because now, like, even if they manage to kill the angel, I will somehow at some point get to put it back on the battlefield. And at 30 life with that board, it's not like my opponent can try to race me, so I guess I can kill the angel and then use the informant so I never draw a 10th land. I guess a 9th land and 10th mana. But yeah. When you draw your rares, you are often in a very solid spot. Rolling Spile. Well, that's good. That kills a decent amount of my things. And I cannot prevent damages there. And that also makes the reanimation much less, easy. Yeah, that's a very good card for my opponent. But they will have to put back something, as I will not. So it's not that great for them either. They have no good attack. Yeah, alright. Fireman. Yes. Alright. Sure. So, I am 2 lands away from reanimating the angel, but it is not dead, so there is that. And my opponent still does not really have any good type of attack there. I guess I can start beating down with the Rotworm, which is pretty annoying. They will target themselves though. So I guess the sadistic Ogre Mage thing did not really matter. Infectious Host. Pretty bad card. I guess it works with the Rotworm, but playing bad creature to be able to sacrifice them is probably not something you want to do. Yeah, they can do that, so they can, get that back and not die. But each turn they do that, if they dredge that thing, which I think they will, yes. If they dredge that thing, they are drawing that, so they are not drawing something else. And they can only do it 1 turn, because after that they will still die, so yeah, it's kind of whatever. And if they play that, they cannot use the Golgari ability, so they cannot attack, so in the end, I don't think it's gonna be that good for the opponent. Alright, sure. Alright. Let's beat down. Yep, that angel did a good work. There's nothing you can argue against that. So barring a top deck, I should be in decent spot. The opponent target itself. Ooh, Cloak is a very good card, but it's not really helping my opponent here. Yeah. Alright. Sure. Yeah, that sounds like the end, honestly. After an amazing Face Feather on my mountain, I might... Ooh, it seems like there's a removal here. Ooh, definitely not the end. Never mind. Ooh, but since they... Ooh, interesting. I think I'm blocking here, because if they use the ability, we trade, but they are dead because they don't have any mana, and I'd rather trade when we can trade than later on when it's not going to be possible. So there is that too. And I don't have any green to regenerate my angel anyway. Alright, I think this is the... yeah, a removal. Alright, that's good for the opponent. Not much I can do. I still think I'm in a decent spot, but I might actually lose now. Not sure why. Let me reread that. Oh, you gain the life anyway, but if you have blue, you draw a card. Oh, alright, never mind. I thought you would gain the life only if you... only if you are playing blue. in which case my opponent would be dead here. So now they can pretty much infinitely stall my thing. No, actually they cannot sack the lizard anymore. And by the way, yeah, that was a sick top deck, but I've been drawing lands for quite a while now, so I guess it was to be expected. I should not auto-yield though. So my opponent can use this ability just once. So yeah, I can just block here and take 2. Alright, and I'm at 32, so I do have a bit of time in front of me on the Guild Mage. So I will target that thing. And yeah, I think I choose that. Why is it? Alright. Alright. Fireman Angel, yes. The good news is if I draw a land, I'm happy, and if I draw a spell, I'm most likely happy too, so don't think there's any bad draw there. A Fangtail. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, so my opponent is dead next turn, barring a top deck. And again, I'm not really close to any death, so things should go well. Actually, never mind. My opponent can upkeep, sacrifice the brown scale to get back a card from the graveyard, and then dredge it to not die next turn. So they are not dead yet. Never mind me. And they put a swamp. Ooh, they are drawing though. Ooh, that's weird. They put a card. Yeah, they put on in the graveyard. Yeah, I think my opponent missed an opportunity to not die there, because let me just check out that. Yeah, you can use that as instant, sacrifice a creature. So they could have sacrificed the brown scale upkeep, then dredge it, go back to 4 and leave 1. I mean, it would probably not have been enough, but they could have done that, so there is that. Alright, anyway, despite that awful mistargeting with Face Feathers, I hope you enjoyed that match, and I see you guys for the finals.